I have to ask, and I know there's still, of course, one day to go, but how was your son's first week of college?
Unbelievable how well he's adjusting.
Good.
I have to tell you, he has done so well. I can't believe it. The first couple of days, he called every 2 minutes to say, what do I do here? The first call,
where do I eat?
Where do I eat was the first text he gave us. Where do I eat?
And the second was, what's my professor's name?
Correct. Okay, good. I'm in the right classroom. But as each day has gone on, he's reached out less. And when we call him, he's like, everything's going fine. And he's been in his classes. We've tracked him to his classes and everything.
Yeah.
And the one time this week, he took a photograph of the silhouettes of the male and female in a wheelchair on the bathroom.
Where do I pee?
Where do I pee? It's a male, a female, and a wheelchair. And he says, can anybody use it, male, boy or girl? And my wife just sent back like a quizzical emoji, thinking it was funny. And he wrote back, tell me now.
Seriously.
I
got to go right now. Do I need to be in a wheelchair to go in this bathroom? That's how sheltered he is.
Yeah.
By the way, that's
Do
right.
you think, Kelly, as he matriculates his way through East Carolina University, you will continue to track his movements?
No, I think that will, some, but not.
Yeah.
Not always. But it's kind of, a parent told me that's kind of addicting. You see where they are. You make sure they're in their dorm room, that kind of thing.
That'll fall off, too. You won't follow
I think
around
that's
as much.
true. I think that's true.
And as a parent, it's kind of a pleasure to see your kid actually call you and get in touch with you to try and get you to help them. There's a bit of a, they do need you. Even though they're 18 or 19 and they're going on their own,
your work isn't done.
Yeah, they still need your help a little bit, which is nice.
The latest thing he's done is yesterday he did his laundry for the first time there. Now my wife taught him how to do that here, but he did it there, and so she said, "All right, we're going to use a Tide Pod."
Is this FaceTime?
Well, first it was just a text. I'm going to do my laundry. She goes, "Okay, use the Tide Pods," and then he FaceTimed her, and he said,
"These taste terrible." Son, we went over this.
I don't know why I have to bite into him first.
Mom, it's turning my water blue.
She sent him with a bag of them.
Okay.
All right? It's a bag of Tide Pods.
Yeah.
And they are childproof because
a couple years ago, kids were eating Tide Pods.
I think I found your problem.
They are Tide-proofed and idiot-proof.
Yeah.
And they're child-proof and idiot-proof. And he calls and says, "I can't get into these Tide Pods."
Can't get into them.
And so
they're safety sealed.
They're safety sealed.
To keep children out.
Correct. He goes, "I can't get into these Tide Pods." And she turned to me and she goes, "I should have cut those open for him before he went. I knew I should have done that."
Did he take scissors?
No. Well, he did have scissors, but he was in the laundry room.
Yeah.
And she said to him, "FaceTime me." So he FaceTimed, and he's, "I can't get." Apparently, you have to squeeze and push. It's like a Ziploc, but you have to squeeze and push down into like a slot to get it to open.
Okay.
It is. I'm going to tell you this. It is miserable.
Okay.
It is miserable. It's stupid.
Yep.
It's overly hard for no reason. And I'm in the camp of, if they want to eat Tide Pods, have at it.
Let them eat Tide Pods.
Yeah.
No,
but the children eat
the children.
children,
The children.
I know.
Little 2-year-olds eat the Tide
But it is
Pods.
ridiculously.
Yep.
You have to get it just right. And I still stand there and have to do it 3 times to get it right, and it drives me nuts.
Okay, well.
Like painting an Easter egg.
I was next to her while she was FaceTiming him, and he goes, "Oh, God, I can't get it. I can't get it." And he said, "I'm just not going to be able to do my laundry." And she said, "Let me get our Tide Pods, and I'll show you how to do it." So she went and got a new bag of Tide Pods.
Complete visual
demonstration. Complete visual demonstration. Was telling him how to do it and telling him how to do it.
Did he get it open?
No, he never could get it open.
There was no one in the dorm he could
His roommate came in. And apparently his roommate didn't know that we were on FaceTime because there was some spilled detergent. And he goes, "Dude, bruh, wipe that up." "I'm on with my mom." "Oh, bruh." There's that.
Give me a warning.
Yeah. "Give me a warning." "Oh, bruh."
So you got to walk over to the girls' dorm and ask them for help. They know how to do it.
That's Uncle Dave's advice.
Sexist. But
Well,
yes,
not
I hear
sexist.
what
Not
you're
sexist
saying.
at all. It's a
kind
bright
of
thing
is.
to do. It's not. It's
It
a bright
is.
thing to do, and it's a good way to meet people.
It seems a little sexist.
Look, all 3 of you already proven how sexist you are because you're laughing at people who can't open the Tide Pod bags. The rest of us who do our own laundry are like, we get it.
Wait a minute.
He does
wait a
laundry.
I do my laundry.
He does
I'm
laundry.
Johnny Liquid. I don't use pods.
I use liquid
Okay.
too.
Okay. My wife says you're not going to be able to use these Tide Pods. First of all, she was nervous about it anyway because there's been lately a rash across America of Tide Pods staining white clothes. If you don't have enough water, because you just put it directly into the.
You just put it in the barrel.
Put it in the barrel.
Oh, yeah, you drop it right in.
And apparently, there's been some staining on some clothes that my wife's been hearing about through our parent Facebook chats.
Yeah.
And so she said, you're going to have to get some liquid detergent. That's what we're going to do from now on.
What?
And he's like, oh, what? How do I, because he's always used Tide Pods. So she says to him, can you go and get your car, which is about a half-mile walk, and drive to Target or Walmart and buy some liquid detergent? And let me give you his response. He says, I haven't driven in like 4 or 5 days, so I don't feel comfortable.
That's a first. Wow.
He hadn't driven since Saturday.
That's pretty good.
No, he's stagnant.
He said, he goes, when I first get back in.
Are you crazy?
I don't.
He's not leaving until Thanksgiving.
I am a danger to myself and others.
You might see him in November.
I'm going to tell you, though.
Yeah.
I feel like this, even with the laundry detergent issue, the fact that he's not racing home the first weekend.
Agreed.
I think that's a good sign.
Oh, he
I think
likes it.
That's what I mean. I
likes
think
it.
the fact that
Yep.
he's staying and he wants to stay.
Yeah, he's.
I remember a lot of friends of mine who went off to college. I didn't. But a lot came home that very first weekend and raced home very quickly.
Totally agree.
So I think it's a good sign that he's staying.
Here's how we settled the laundry detergent. She's Amazoned him some Tide
Smart.
liquid.
Yeah.
And I'm on his side on this.
We know. You're on the record.
That bag is unnecessarily hard.
Unnecessarily difficult.